I'm really delighted to be here because we have such a great story to tell you about all the innovation we brought into the company and the technology we've infused into both Sullivan-Palatek and the Sayward Wheel facilities. Much of the investment we've made over the last 2 years has been in product redesigns. We have a lot of new models that were from scratch up that filled niches. Other product design got done just to make products better. And then the big thing though that hit us was that the isotropic efficiency mandate came down on our electric line, which affects all the industrial distributors. And we had to redesign all the families of products. So 8 different series of air compressors got completely redesigned. This could have been a 10-year effort. But we had a very focused engineering team, and the top management was involved with the staff weekly. And as a result, we have new products that include, we now on 25 to 40 horsepower is the SP11 series, and it's a little bit different design. We got new colors on. The SP13 series is 40 to 60 horsepower. That was actually the first one that got brought in here. We have the SP25 series, that's brand new. It's got a new air we designed with a end profile, and it's in between our SP32 and SP20. And so the product really made the niche, and it was a complete ground up. Here's a little look at what we've done. And it starts with the enclosure, but it's a very serviceable design. And one of the goals we had to do is, while we're making the transition to the isotropic efficiency, we've had the reputation for the bulletproof air compressors that last and last and last and are easy to service. And so we had to integrate a energy efficiency design and all these things too. But here's an example of, so now the ports coming out of the tanks are different. And here's the air end. For once, the motors are different, but we have rotor cutting equipment at the plant, and so we're really adaptable to manufacturing rotors. Let's see. In a 75 150 horsepower range, we've had the SP16 and the SP20. And those are going to be renamed the SP16 Plus and the SP20 Plus, because we made enough changes to the products that they needed to have a new model number. At the same time, they were consistent with some of the old designs and still had the old errors. We still have some legacy series models, so this goes back to the people that were used to the old DEG series. We were able to get some of these certified with the Department of Energy, and it got the old direct drive system that we're historically home for. As you all must know, we also have a complete ported line that has been very, very attractive to the industry. And air compressor distributors, several of them sell the portals. So many of you that have access to our regular industrial line, you ought to think about sometimes you can run into an application where you can sell a portable and most of you are very well situated to be able to service and sell a portable. It's just a good add-on product you can take, and our products are pretty trouble-free, and you get the same support that you're used to out of the company on the portables, whether it's a portable or an electric machine. One model that was completely new, we had a 260 CFM unit, and because of the things we learned with energy efficiency in the new air, we brought into the SP13. We put this into a new model that's 300 CFM units, so we got an extra 40 CFM out of it, but we're still using a 74 horse engine, and that's the biggest engine you can have that doesn't use DEF. The machine is designed with spin-on oil filters, so it's, again, the whole idea is it's really easy to service, and it's been highly accepted by the industry. We also have the Sullivan product line. You would order Sullivan separately from it's a separate company, but with the same common ownership. We just redesigned our website and got the thing up to date. These particular models are our performance package. In standard, you get an intercooler where the fan is off the electric motor. This cools the air better than anything in the industry. Standard, you also get these oversized intake fillers, so you don't have to pay extra for them. And we redesigned the crankcase breather on these machines using 3D printers that are clamped there to make all these internally baffled parts, and so it allows you to let the crankcase better you go without having to put it into the intake there and then have oil on stream. Some other investments we made. Last summer, we put in a new crankshaft grinder at Sullivan, so we're continually investing into the company's manufacturing equipment. And at the Sullivan-Palatek plant, we bought a second rotor grinder, so we've now doubled our capacity, got rollers at the plant. We have also good backup, and it gives us the flexibility to make a lot of different sized rotors because we can change over from lots of different parts. And those investments were no small feat. Lastly, we're huge into trying to stay up to date with the new technology. We started at the companies using Microsoft Copilot. We're extensive into ChatGPT, and several people are using the premium versions of that. We found some enhanced usage of LinkedIn. I would not underestimate the things they can do. It's been really good at both marketing and at finding employees, because they've got some incredible capabilities on them. We found a new website monitoring tool called Lead Forensics, and it gives us just a very good dashboard. We see data on the companies that go into our website, and so it's allowed us to proactively look at companies. And then last to see here, we have a new chat box on the website, and so Sully's out there, and we're with you, Goose Person Daily. Now, I would tell you that the senior management is here at AICD, so if you don't want to have to talk to our chat box, we're very interested in having dialogue with you, so we would encourage you to stop by and tell us everything we need to do, or just what your concerns are or what your opportunities are, so come to our booth. Thanks a lot.